All right, welcome to our next tutorial in this series. Okay, we in the last tutorial we actually worked on projects in which we applied all the knowledge that been we have been able to build so far to actually work on a simple word game in Python. Okay, so today we are going to go into the next topic on this series, which is maths in Python. All right, Python mathematics. So Python has a bunch of built-in math functions. And the good feature about Python is that it actually supports a, a very extensive math module that allows you to actually perform mathematical tasks on numbers. Okay, so we will start with some math functions in Python, such as the minimum and maximum functions. Okay, and it is written as this: minimum and maximum. All right. Okay, so let's look at some examples. We have a variable. We initiate a variable x. Let's and we want to see the minimum of a set of numbers. All right, let's say 2. You separate it with a comma. 4, 6, 8, 0. All right, and we also want to initiate another variable. Let's take it z, and that equals to the maximum of 3, 6, comma 9, 12, and 0. Okay, so we want to actually know the minimum and maximum of the such list of numbers. So we say let's print x, the variable x, and of course let's print the variable z. Okay, and let's see what we get. So we see that the minimum is 0 for the first variable x, and for the next variable z the maximum is 12. Okay, that's a practical demonstration of the minimum and maximum function. So we can also there is also another function that we we will also look at here, and this function is known as the absolute function. Okay, and is denoted as abs, and of course the parenthesis. Okay, now the absolute function, as you know, has if you are aware with it, if you've been working with absolute values in mathematics, you should be aware that absolute values means the positive value of a specified number. So this function actually returns the positive value of a specified number. So let's quickly initiate a variable y equals to, let's say we are looking for the absolute value of minus 70. Okay, and we want to as well, we want to print y. We are interested in printing y. Okay, you can see now that we have 70 on the screen now. Okay, the absolute value function always returns the positive value of a specified number. Okay, when you actually start building softwares and apps, you actually you actually see the practical applications of all these codes that we've just written. Okay, so the next function that is important to actually know when dealing with math in Python is the power function. Okay, and it's denoted as POW and with brackets in which you pass in two numbers x y. Okay, x is the number, y is the power of x. Okay, for instance, we are interested in 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 finding the the cube the cube power of 5, that is 5 raised to power of 3. Okay, so if we want to do that with Python, we can initiate a variable a equals the power 5 comma 3. This will print out the 5 print out 5 raised to the power of 3. Okay, let's print that out and see what we have on our screen. Okay, so 5 raised to the power 3 is 5 times 5 times 5, which is what? Which is 125. So the power actually, you pass in two numbers. The first number is the number that you are actually trying to raise it to a power of another number, which is the second number. So this will actually give 5 times 5 times 5. Okay, all right. So the next function that we should briefly look at in math is, okay, I think we should, that is basically it with the functions here. Just take note of how it is being used, and in the next class we will talk about how we actually implement this in some math module in Python. All right, thank you for watching this. See you in the next class.